The reason Jing Yuan is down here instead of up in these tiers with things like Serval and Herder is because the Lightning Lord, Lenny as Brax likes to call him, it's just the AI.
What the f did he just say? Hey guys, Mr. Pokey here, back with another video, and today we'll be going through the Pridewind Pure Fiction tier list reaction created by Vulcan. Vulcan is an excellent content creator who has been in the gacha community scene for a very long time. Really excellent. And today we're going to be reacting to his reaction. So without further ado, let's get on with today's content. Okay, before Vulcan gives his comments, right, I'm just gonna quickly, very quickly yap about this. I think from what we have seen so far, I think S plus that tier is pretty much undisputed. I think Argenti is absolutely amazing. I think Herta is absolutely broken. Bronya, Ranmei, they're all really good. Fu Xuan is also really good, right? Her ultimate does damage. Huan as well, energy, all that kind of stuff. I think S plus is pretty much like more or less there. Personally, for me, assuming that you go from left to right, like assuming if there's gonna be a left to right, I would personally rank Scylla at like the top of S tier, and I'm not even like kidding. Now I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, she's a single target, she's a Han unit, she can't deal with ads, like how can she be higher than destruction units? But like the thing is, when you are literally one-shotting enemies here, left, right, center, you get a lot of resurgence, you get a lot of ultimate. And one good thing about Scylla that a lot of other units might not be able to do is that the moment you get rid of all of the mobs and the boss has the vulnerability debuff, she can straight up one-shot the boss instantly with her ultimate because she does so much damage. Whereas for like your erudition units, okay, maybe not Argenti because Argenti is broken. Yeah, for like Herta, for Himeko, for Blade, right? All these units, if the boss has still like a shit ton of HP left, you probably still need to take like 1 or 2 turns. Sorry, 2 turns probably. But Scylla can just straight up one-shot, right? So I think she just functions really well with Bronya, Tingyun, and Ranmei. Okay, but one thing I'll give you to Scylla is that it's a little bit annoying to play her in a sense where you can't really full auto with her. You just like how you can't full auto with Argenti because Argenti will just never use his thing, right? You can't really full auto with Scylla because you need to choose which mobs to kill, and it's just a little bit annoying compared to like Herta or like Himeko or like Blade, right? You can just full auto and they'll just send it, right? Other than that, I think Scylla is just... Okay, I have already been labeled as the Scylla or Scylla simp by my haters, right? So I might as well just own it at this point. I think that if players put for Scylla since 1.0, she's like a timeless wine, right? She aged like fine wine. Like, I don't think there's ever a situation where she will ever fall off just because of how insane the resurgence is. You can throw in Pure Fiction, you can throw in Memory of Chaos, she's still gonna perform nonetheless, right? So as a rank 1 Scylla simp with the top 100 Scylla in the entire world, super fucking good unit, right? Other than that, okay, I don't really know what the specialist class. I would just rank them as DPS, support, and sustain. That's just me though. I think Kafka is really good, but she performs exceptionally well if you have a lot of energy regeneration, right? You need to let her like spam her ultimates. You can't pair her up with like your standard DOT units, right? You can't use her as a normal DOT comp. Blade, Clara, Jingyuan, Jingliu. We're gonna get into a lot of shit with this because I know this, right? I've seen what's going on in Jingyuan main's headquarters, guys. It is not a good look. The entire place is on fire, right? It is just chaos everywhere in Jingyuan's main sub right now, right? Like they just cannot fathom how Jingyuan is 1 tier below Scylla, a hunt unit. So we will take a little look later on. Okay, Blade, I think out of all these A tier units though, out of Blade, Clara, Jingyuan, Jingliu, if you would only give me these 4 units, I will rank Blade as like the top of A tier. Because he's really... Okay, maybe not top of A tier. It's either him or Jingyuan. And I think that is about it, right? Okay, let's talk about it a little bit further. Okay, I genuinely cannot believe that they didn't give Pella the top of S tier. Because Pella is so good in Pure Fiction, not because of the defense threat, but just because of how much damage her ultimate does. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, you can quite literally run a main DPS Pela. You slap her with tutorial like cone. You slap her with like the energy regeneration rope. You slap her with the tracers. You slap her with the... You can literally out every turn. Almost every single turn with Pela, which is ridiculous. So much damage, and I will honestly rank her in S tier. Other than that, I think the support tier looks okay. I'll rank Tingyu above Asa. Okay, but if there's no ranking, then that's that. Hanya and Yukong is kind of mid. Yeah, I agree. Don't really have a lot of utility there. Yo, any lower chart mains in the chat. Okay, but okay. Honestly, he's still pretty good though. I think lower chart is still pretty good. Just because his ultimate does damage, right? His ultimate does damage, guys. You can build a DPS lower chart. His ultimate genuinely does damage. So, give it some thought if you guys want to run lower chart. Give him a crit rate chest with like I don't know what kind of you want to run with him, but try DPS lower chart. It's actually not too bad. All right.
For me, with this, I believe that this is catered around getting 3-star, which is the 60. What is it? 60,000, 60, whatever the 60 thing.
Dude, I swear to God, he's drunk. Yeah, I swear to God, he's drunk. There's no way this is like the normal Vulcan, guys. There's no way this is not... He's drunk, guys. He's either drunk or half asleep. I swear.
If it was around maxing it out to the 80,000 or whatever damage, the 80, whatever it is, like maxing it out, killing both the bosses.
You sound possessive, I swear.
That is just my personal thoughts here. But
this is my right. Right, chat, right? This is my right. Okay, guys, respectfully, I don't really know what's the difference between 60,000 and 80,000 because, you know how we do it up here, right? We only go for 80,000, so...
Argenti just plays it perfectly. He will... Basically, just if they, I believe the AI, and I'm still working out the exact functions of his AI because I have him on my alt account. If there is like more, I think if there's 2 or more like little mobs, he will use his ultimate at like the half energy, and if there's like only a boss there, he will save it up to get the big one to get that extra single target damage.
That is absolutely dog shit because in pure fiction, you don't ever use the 180 energy. Yo, excuse me. You always spam the 90 energy because you just want to kill as much mobs as fast as humanly possible. You never, ever want to use Argenti's 180 energy. So in my opinion, Argenti's AI is absolutely dog shit in pure fiction. It's just so bad. Or at least it could be better, right? He should just be spamming that shit all day. But it's just me.
But obviously the Kuro is just like completely broken for this. And I love that. I love that completely.
Yeah, it's completely fine. Yeah, it's completely fine.
Moving on, amplifiers. Yeah. You know, Bronya, enough said.
Bronya, enough said. Oh, I fucking love this man. Enough said, guys.
Ruan Mei one. I love Ruan Mei in this because she makes anything with an AoE that has the right element like an absolute monster. Like if you're using a Locha and you use his AoE, things break from imaginary, you're just getting to damage in there. And it's just, she makes so many things so functional.
I didn't really understand what was said there, but I'll just nod my head and say yes. It sounded like it made sense. So I'm not gonna dig too much in it. Yeah, I agree with that statement.
Then we have Fu Xuan. Obviously, she has the crit rate buff, but the big thing here is also, like I mentioned, she does have that AoE, which adds more capacity to deal more damage.
Wait, I just realized something. Vulcan did this entire video in one take. I don't think he even edited it up. That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. It is pretty impressive. Because if you let me yet and do a one-take video, I think 75% of the stuff I have to edit it out. I'll just like go off topic and suddenly I'll start talking about like what do you guys have for dinner today or some shit like that. Yeah, man, I just can't stay on topic, man.
You just do these two and it's just like no one actually uses a skill. They just like keep cycling through their...
Dude, does it not look drunk? Like, am I crazy?
World mobs, and you just like come in and do that, or you know, if you're farming like for the experience, and you just do these two, and it's just like no one actually uses a skill. They just like keep cycling through their 2 followers, which is...
I swear to God.
I haven't tested this. I've got a Zilla, but she's still level 70. I never built her because QQ's way better, and that's all there is to it.
Let's move this here so we can see his face a little bit more clearly.
I actually built Serval after I'd completed all this stuff because I wanted to test this.
I'm never building Serval, by the way, guys. I'm never building Serval. I have my King Yuan. I have our general, so I'm never building Serval.
One, Asta, like I said at the start, speed is really important. You don't. I feel like you don't have like speed limit breaks. You know, like a 134 speed.
Technically, there are speed limit breaks. but you essentially look at the maximum cycle, because assuming that you are going to be playing all the way till 0 action value from 0 to 4, then technically there is still speed thresholds, but you don't have to worry about the turn 0, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, right? So yeah. Yo, what up?
In what fucking world is Serval a tier above Gene Yuan? I like Prune's tier list, but the Gene Yuan ratings are always bad.
Yo, boys, we got him, boys. I want to keep my mouth shut because I've been permanently blacklisted by the Jingyuan mains community, even though I gave him S rank in my endgame tier list. But I guess this bridge just burned, so I'm just gonna shut up. And we'll just see what Vulcan has to say, right? So zip.
Reason Jing Yuan is down here instead of up in these tiers with things like Serval and Herder is because the Lightning Lord, Lenny as Brax likes to call him, it's just the AI.
What the fuck did he just say?
Likes to call him. It's just the AI.
Can someone please make this into a clip? Please clip this. Please clip this. Dude, I swear to God, Vulcan is drunk. I swear to God, Vulcan is drunk. He made it. There's no way he's not drunk. He's either drunk, asleep, sleep talking, or something of the mixture of combined. There's no way. What?
If we were looking at, there's one little mob left and Lenny wants to go and that sort of stuff. I think if we were looking at maxing it out, like I mentioned at the start, getting the full 80,000, I think Jing Yuan would definitely move up because then Lenny has way more weight behind him because of the fact that you need that single target damage to kill the bosses as well as the AoE. But if we're just looking at 3-star, he's not as like efficient as a Serval with Passkey and Energy Road because she can just basically spam ults and kill all those ads, which is what you're really trying to do just to 3-star the game.
Okay, like no Jingyuan slender, right? Like, okay, I'm being like as objective as possible right here. Like really objective. I don't really understand this point that much. Okay, I get the ultimate cost thing though. Like Jingyuan's ultimate cost is really slow. Lightning Lord himself is very slow. And if there's like literally 1 or 2 mobs left and you couldn't kill it with Jingyuan, then Lightning Lord wastes his entire damage. Okay, I can kind of get behind this point. I don't really get the 30,000 versus 40,000. Like, I really just don't get this. 30,000 essentially means you don't even have to clear the boss. If you just clear all of the mobs and you leave the boss as the last man standing, you can still clear 30,000 points. So I guess that's what Vulcan means, right? Like, you don't even have to care about getting the boss killed. Then I guess 30,000 is like this. But okay, just I don't know, man. Like I'm getting a brain fart over here. Okay, but
It is really nice. I actually love Pella for this mode because I pair her with my Ruan Mei. Once again, Pella has the AoE. We get the breaks. Ruan Mei procs. Pella has the defense shred, which is good for obviously her AoE is nice for getting down ads like that, but also then it helps us with amplification on bosses to get the damage in there. And then we have Yukong. Now the cool thing
my man is rapping. He's not stopping.
If you're using
is that someone held him at gunpoint and was like 10 seconds to tell me why these creators are at this tier right the fuck now. And then my man just, yep, so Pella is going to be really good with AoE damage, pair up with Ruan Mei, really good breaks. Hanya, we have a lot of speed, so we can go very fast, so it's really good for pure fiction. And then Yukong, we can do a lot of total power damage, and we can give our units ultimate, and ultimate just shoot a lot of damage. Kuna's values. So like, I swear to God, he's just rapping. He's just not even stopping right now. 30k to 40k is a big difference of pretty low investment, but no one moves up on the list. So basically, the list remains unchanged. Like, there's no difference between 30k and 40k. Which I kind of agree. Because, okay, if you want to hit 30k, you have to be in the final stage. You have to clear to stage 3, right? Then 40k is basically you manage to kill the boss, you get 40k. So you have to get that anyways. Okay, for me personally, okay, this is not from pure fiction, right? This is not from a pure fiction standpoint. This is strictly from being smart with your resources standpoint, right? If I had to race between Serval and Jingyuan, I would raise Jingyuan just because Jingyuan performs much better than Serval in Memory of Chaos. Like, why would I raise one unit just for one game mode that refreshes every 6 weeks and it's 4 stages and like even Herta can clear it, right? So I much rather prefer investing in a unit that you can still bring to Memory of Chaos and have like a good time with it. Because okay, guys, let's be fucking real here. Let's be fucking real here, right? Let's be fucking real here. Serval is not a thing in Memory of Chaos. Okay, I'm sorry Serval means, but alright, sit back down, right? Respectfully. Alright, let's go.
Danny Boy and QQ. Now, I still think QQ's OP and you'll never change my mind.
Nope. Even though I did a 1 cycle clear with QQ on the Timaeus Cup, I still think she's a piece of shit, minimum wage gambler, low life degenerate that gambles away all of my skill points. Like the filthy degenerate she is. So, nope, respectfully. Okay, so from what I've gathered in CN, as well as from my own experience, Jing Liu, I'm strictly talking about, like, we're not including her with Herta, we're not including her with any other. Jing Liu is a hyper carry and Imbibitor Lune is a hyper carry. The downtime that you get from Spectral Transmigration's downtime is a lot more impactful than compared to Imbibitor Lune, because the moment you get this downtime, there's one less turn you get from killing multiple mobs. And every single turn matters because you are on a very, very tight action value, right? Whereas in Lune, he can pretty much every single turn either do 2 skill point attack or 3 skill point attack. So in that sense, I believe that Lune clears mobs faster than Jing Liu because he will never ever get a downtime. I'm not talking about E2, guys. I'm literally talking E0 to E0, right? E0 to E0, Lune, Jing Liu. I think Lune just clears a lot faster because he can constantly spam either 2 skill point or 3 skill point attack. Not to mention with his ultimate, which gives him additional skills, which increase his skill points, which makes him even easier to spam the AoE attacks. Whereas for Jing Liu, you cannot mitigate this transitioning out of Spectral Transmigration. I'm not sure if you can keep her permanently in Spectral Transmigration with Tingyue and Huanhui. I'm not sure, but I highly doubt it's possible.
Honestly, Sampo can be really good in this one as well with the AoEs.
Sampo is cool, guys, respectfully. The bounce does nothing. The only thing that does damage is his ultimate. Kind of like Welt. It kind of reminds me of Welt, right? The bounce does something, but it's also nothing. The only thing that does something is his ultimate. So, yeah. Okay, there's no world, or at least in my world, where Topaz is anything above C in pure fiction. She is so useless. Like, okay, the only reason why Topaz wouldn't be C is because Yanqing is at C.
So I think that's the reason Welt goes down. If we had different...
I would honestly like drop Welt down to like C. Okay, actually no, C is for Topaz. Welt is like low B. Like really barely just made it to B. The action value delay, it's counterintuitive. You want them to go faster so that they can get the shatter and like they spawn more. And you want them to hit you so that you can get more energy, right? It's just a little bit counterintuitive. Wait, why is Gui Naifen under Amplifier and Sampo is under Specialist? Fire Kiss? I mean, technically Sampo has 40% DOT vulnerability, right? Her debuff is nice. Right, fine. Oh boy. Here we go. I've never played Hook. I've never played Physical Trailblazer. I haven't played Wind Dunking in a million years. I've tried using Yanqing. He's absolutely dog shit. My Arlen is literally still level 1, so I have no comments. But Luca and Shu Sheng, I think they're kind of mid as well. Yeah, you don't really... Physical Break is just so bad because Fire Break is better than Physical Break in mobs, right? So I can see Silver Wolf. I don't even know why I should see. I feel like Silver Wolf should be a D. Like, I don't think anyone will actively use Silver Wolf in pure fiction. It just is completely redundant. It's completely redundant. Like, what are you gonna do with a weakness implant on a mob, which is gonna die to a sneeze? Like, what are you gonna do a defense break on some target when they're all gonna die to a sneeze, right? The Silver is just completely redundant here. I would personally bump up March 7th, actually. Because March 7th's ultimate is a damaging ultimate. It actually can be a little bit helpful when it comes to the ice break. But that's just my opinion. Fireloop Japart, I honestly don't really see a need that much for sustain. But then again, yeah, if you need it, you need it, right? Natasha is fine. Yeah, I will bump up March 7th, drop Silver Wolf. No comments for the rest of the units. Drop Topaz to C tier. 100%. I have no idea why Topaz is not a C tier, respectfully.
You get Silver Wolf, and let's face it, single target isn't the main focus.
Yeah, that's why she should be in the D tier.
Possibly A, if we were trying to get the max 80,000, because then you need to kill the bosses as well.
Nope, absolutely not. You'll never need Silver Wolf to get 40,000 points on either side. There's just no. Please don't use Silver Wolf for pure vision. You can use her in Memory of Chaos. It's pretty good, but I still think Pela is better than Silver Wolf. Yeah, but in pure vision, nah. There's no difference between 30 and 40k in my opinion. It's just because the thing with the boss, right, is you're not trying to actively kill the boss. You can't even actively kill the boss. If you guys have checked out my stream the other day, where I literally could like kill the boss in like 3 hits with my E2 in Blue, right? But the thing is, the boss doesn't even die. The boss will just be forever at this 1% HP, and you have to kill all the mobs nonetheless. And when that happens, your skill will be just complete. It's just gonna be a skill point generator. So it's just really, really bad. And I wouldn't recommend anyone trying to use Silver Wolf in Pure Fiction. Yes, okay, check. Who the f here has used Arlen to get a 40,000 clear? Me? Yeah, sure. I have. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So suddenly the entire chat just transformed into Arlen. Okay, guys. I think generally speaking. Okay, you know what? Let's just go to the tier list ourselves. Shout out to Drunk Vulcan. Yo, we gotta get that as an emote on the server, guys. Drunk Vulcan as an emote.
It's just the AI.
It has to be an emote. Like, it's so funny. Okay, first of all, okay, I'll just say one thing. These numbers, if they are indicative of the average player base, they are certainly not indicative of what a unit is capable of. Case in point, it's very, very easy to get 40,000 points on Scylla. It's very, very easy to get 40,000 points on Kafka. Very easy to get 40,000 on Serval, Jingyuan, Blade, yada, yada, yada. It is just that the majority of the player base who are casuals is something like this, right? So if you are watching this right now as a Mr. Pokey viewer, as a Mr. Pokey villager, your exclamation mark Discord at Pokey's Village, right? Hot see you guys there. You guys are, in my opinion, like the top 10%, if not the top 1% of the Honkai Star Rail community, because these are not the numbers you guys should be getting. These are like really, in my opinion, I wouldn't even submit my run unless I finish at least 30,000 points. Like, I'll just crack at it in the PC, and until I get a 30,000, I'm just not gonna give up. Urgenti being the highest, I'm not really surprised, but I guess if this is indicative of like the general player base, then it is quite shocking to see, actually. Like, it is really quite shocking to see that the general player base can't even get 3 stars on this. Because, like, okay, it's not even like you need to invest in completely brand new units. Like, if you have been using Sile for entire life since 1.0, her gears should be done. Her tracers should be done. You should have Bronya. You should have the supports needed to make her work. And with the build that you could run on Sile with Memory of Chaos, we're not even changing anything here. In Memory of Chaos, this exact same Sile build, it should be able to net you 30,000 points. Like, I don't think it's like a very, very, like, you suddenly need to drop like a shit ton of resources, right? Herta, I kind of understand, because I guess most players just didn't really build Herta because she's just not a thing. Then now suddenly she's really, really good. Then I think people start building her. So I guess that's fine. Argentine is just super, super good. Okay, me personally, here's what I would change about the tier list, right? This is just my opinion, right? This is just my opinion, right? Argentine, S tier. Herta, S tier. No change. Himeko, Scylla, no change. Serval, I personally didn't use her, but I think it's pretty fine to be in S tier. Blade, completely fine. Clara, I'll personally just drop her down a tier just because she's just slower. Jingyuan, is Jingyuan comparable to Serval? I'm not gonna answer that question. Jingliu, I think A is completely fine. Imbivalent needs to go the f up, right? I don't think it deserves to be in B. Like, if Jingliu is gonna be in A, Imbivalent needs to be in A. If Jingliu is gonna not be, if he's gonna be B, then Jingliu needs to go down to B, right? They are very, very similar. Then Blade is just a tier above Jingliu and Blade, in my opinion. QQ, she's a piece of shit, so that's that. Hook and Physical Trailblazer, I never used them before, so I have no comments. Then, okay, everybody in C&D, they are pretty much like, it is what it is at this point. Silverwolf needs to go down, so that's gonna be that. March needs to go up. Natasha, it's fine. Bailu, Japart, and Lynx, it's pretty alright. Luocha, I feel that Luocha can actually go up to S tier just because his ultimate does quite a bit of damage, so not too shabby. Huan and Fusion should be fine. I have no idea what is a specialist class, but I guess they just do like special effects. But in any case, I feel like Kafka should still be ranked as a hyper carry. You should still be ranked here as a damage dealer, because when you want to use Kafka in Pure Fiction, you are not running her with any DOT comps. You only want to run her in a hyper carry comp, and if you run her in a hyper carry comp, she can very, very confidently get 30,000 to 40,000 points, right? So I will be dropping her in either high A or low S, something along those lines. Fire Trailblazer, I mean, like, if we want to just put it as a sustain, I would just rank it around the same tier as Luocha. I'll rank Fire Trailblazer around the same tier as Luocha, because they both have the damage and ultimate, so it's really, really good, right? Sampo, I think it's okay. Well and Sampo is around the same tier. Xueyi didn't use it before. Topaz is a good now. Good Knife, no comments. Bronya Rame, alright, enough said. Tingyun needs to be okay. Personally, for me, I'll just rank Tingyun here as a tier of her own. I don't think Asa even comes close to what Tingyun has to offer. It's just not say Asa is not good. It's just that Tingyun is way too good, and I don't really want to see like 3 units in S+. But Tingyun is just super, super, super fucking good. Especially in Pure Fiction, the energy you get it helps you a lot, especially when you want to spam your ultimate. This energy you get from Ting is super fucking important. Not to mention, Dance is just really good on Ting, right? And so she's just a tier of one up here. If I can rank an S+, I definitely would. But if there can only be 2 S+, then this has to be the 2 S+, right? So I would drop Asa down just to make space for Ting Yun. Pella, I believe that she should be the top of A tier, if not very close to S tier. Then followed by Asta, Yukong, Hanya is around the same. Gwen have just said this, right? So that is my general opinion about the Pure Fusion. For the most part, don't agree with some of the placings. I agree with most of the placings. But at the end of the day, how do you say it? No, wait. At the end of the day, it's just a list. A tier list, right? So don't really take it too seriously. And at the end of the day, if you want to use whatever character you want to use, then just use whatever character you want to use, right? If you can clear 30,000 points, 40,000 points, then who the is gonna say you can't clear with 30,000, 40,000 points, right? So with that, that's gonna be the tier list video, or rather the prequel to our tier list video of Pure Fusion. We're gonna yap on ourselves, but this is the end of our reaction to Pure Fusion reaction. Pure Fusion tier list reaction. The reaction to the Pure Fusion tier list reaction by Vulcan, who is definitely drunk when he made the video, right? Alright. Peace. I genuinely cannot believe this shit. I genuinely cannot believe this shit. I genuinely cannot believe this shit, guys. Did I say how I genuinely cannot believe this shit? I genuinely cannot believe this shit, guys.